Good morning. You join an electrician in his natural habitat. A rare breed, but he's looking for a suitable fuse box to install. Let's take a look. There we go, we spotted one. Let's get it.
Morning. Not sure about the colour of the shirt. I don't think it complements the hair very well. Hopefully everyone's okay. Today we're going to install a fuse box. Massive shout out to the fuse box shop for sorting me out today on the video, supporting the channel. Go and check them out. They've got a massive array of fuse box gear, and soon, fingers crossed, we're going to sort out a discount code for you to get even more money off. We're going to go and get James. I think he was meant to have his driving test today. He didn't turn up. We're going to find out why. Hopefully he'll tell us, and we'll see you in a bit. Morning, James. How are you?
Fantastic.
How did your driving test go today?
Really, really well.
Did it?
Didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
No.
Oh dear. What happened?
I didn't have my provisional license on me. I lost it.
And where is it?
In a different country.
A different country. You couldn't make it up, honestly. Fair play to him. Right, let's get to the job and get on with the job. Let's get to the job and install this fuse board. Right. You cosy, James?
Lovely.
Cosy? Right, here we go. Here's the beast. I've only seen this in a photo because I've previously worked for a client that's got me to do work, and this is father-in-law's house. So I knew we had this and I knew we had this, but this was never open. So all they've done is put a 45 amp Proteus. I don't know if you can do that into an old rewirable. Anyway, MEM. Is it MEM? No, WHYS, sorry. So I got a 14 way because I thought we were going to need more ways, but it doesn't matter. It gives us future proof for the next client because they're trying to sell this house. So looks like we've got 2 rings, 2 lighting circuits, 1 shower there, which does that RCD there. So what they've done is clip this up here, look, and he runs up there. So in the event of a fire, James, do you think that would melt?
Yeah, and go in the doorway.
Probably would, and then hang in this doorway, wouldn't it? So are we going to make that a bit better than that? I don't know. A bit better with trunking, but... And then they've used the fireproof tissue, look. The fireproof tissue up there to block that up. But anyway, I'm going to replace this board. James has got a few little bits to do, haven't you?
Yes.
You're going to do some testing and we're going to film it as we go. This is the biggest waste of money I've ever spent on a screwdriver. I leave it in the test bag and I never use it, but today we're going to use it because we can. There we go. So we're going to have a look in here first. The client's kindly made me a cup of tea to keep us going for a while. We'll get the radio on, but obviously we don't want to have it on while we're working. Well, when I'm filming anyway. We'll get this cover off. So first impressions, good as the day it went in. So looking at the cables now, I've got a 6mm there, which is going to be a cooker, 1 ring main. It looks like 2 lighting circuits, I'm not sure yet, and then the new shower that he added in, no mixed wire and sticker. It's not that important, but he should have put one in there. Naughty boy. So Top Man has just picked up the... We don't use it that often, do we?
Never.
It's a pole that I can set up here, and then he's got a clamp. The things I do for this, and then I've got a clamp to set the camera up so you can watch me dismantle that and install it, and I will stop the camera when we find something interesting. Right, as we got no isolation here, James has just nipped out to get the key for this one because I can't open it with the pliers. But see, we've got a bit of bonding there. Gasman's had a fun with his torch. Look, we've got a bond there. It looks 6mm. It's on the other side of the wall, so we could replace it. All we do a clamp meter test on that. Okay, we'll get the wander lead out. And then also we need to just check what we got in here. Hopefully we've got an isolator. If not, we're going to have to disconnect the mains. So a couple of observations. I saw these 2, which tells me this is a loop supply. So you can't fit an EV charger to that. Just make note of that. So that will loop into this property, out of this property, into another property. So that's a loop supply. Can't fit an EV charger to that because it will overload it. Okay, we've got a fuse here. We're isolated at the mains. No isolator. So the only thing we can do. Someone's beat us in. Already got the seals off, and we've got to work safe. So what we'll do, we'll remove this, check the main fuse, we need to anyway. That's 100 amp, and I reckon they could be 16s. in there. So we're going to have to put this fuse carrier back in, so we can't put fingers in there, shut the cabinet, and then we can work safely, prove dead on the board. That's a bit naughty. We're going to have to go and get a 60 amp or an 80 amp fuse for that, unless we got one. I think we got one. Remember we did that big switch at Botley?
Yeah.
I reckon we got some. Oh no, they were different, weren't they?
Yeah, weird.
They were cartridge. They were they weren't 1361s, whatever they are. What's this? A 1361? I think they were. I don't know. I don't care that much, to be fair. Anyway, we're going to take this fuse out, put the carrier back in, and then there's no live parts. When you get that tester out, mate, go to the van and get the proving unit.
Yes.
So we can prove the proving of the proving of the proving of the proving. James, get the proving. Yeah, get the proving unit. James. Yeah. So we can prove the prove. Just take that, mate. A minute. Someone broke this nib on this tester.
Yeah, it was you, innit?
Yeah, it was definitely me. Okay. So got nothing there. We got nothing there. We got nothing there. And some will say I've done that incorrectly, but you're meant to lift the live terminal off,
Right.
and then put it on there and do it like that in case it flashes back. But I know I just pulled the fuse, so you know what I mean. I'm confident this is the supply for this house. We now prove the proving unit, and we prove the tester, and we get the proving unit to prove the proving unit that the proving unit's proven. Okay. Oh, there we go. Holes in place, Nick. If you want one, mate, get yourself one. You probably got one. Probably Rhino Trade or Nipex or Bosch. Probably sent him one. I'm going to sit the camera on there and I'm going to see a time lapse now. Bye bye. Hands-free, James, we are. We've got the fly lead out. Look, we're just testing the bonding. We're going to do the gas, water, and the main incoming earth. So we're going to null these down. Null them down. Zero, zero, zero. Right, you run that out to the water, mate. And then we can identify them here, look. I guess I'm going to say that one. You on? It's not that one. Yes, it's giving me zero. It's not reading it, but bring it back. You do it again. Let's do it again. That can come off there. We've done that, haven't we? Thanks. Let's have a look. Okay, try again. Pardon? Yeah, give it a little scratch up or something. That's better. 0.14. Yeah. 0.14. Cool. Bring it back, James. So that's a watter. That one be the watter. And then if you go out there with it, out the
Yep.
and get your little, got your key on you?
It's down here?
Yep. Now this should hardly give us a reading.
Yeah, it's literally a meter.
The meter of cable. It's one of these. See it tucked in the wall, James? I know. Hold him on there if you have to. Yeah, 0.00, I thought it would be, mate. Yeah. And then put it on, open the electric cupboard.
Yeah.
And then we should have an earth coming out the PME.
Yeah.
Can you get to it? Or has it got a cover on it? Okay, one sec. Right, we want to, because we've ripped this whole shower out from there, we want to bring this cable into the back of here so we don't have to do any knockouts in the top of the board. It's quite nice to keep it as an earth enclosure. You know, we can put a fire grommet in it. Doesn't matter. We're going to bring the cable. They've put a big bit of wood here to take this little fuse board. The cables are out of the way. We're going to drill a hole here and get the shower cable in the wall and bring it out there. Look, so it comes out with those cables. James is going to get me a wood bit, so hopefully he should return. We've identified the gas, we've identified the mains and the water, so we've got continuity on those. We did check the neutral up on the block outside. It was a little bit loose, so we've done that. We will have some sleeving for this. He's put tape on there, which is fine, but I prefer a bit of sleeving. Get it off there. Hopefully he comes with the bits in a minute. Alright. James, no swearing.
I don't swear.
Don't you?
Nope.
I'd beg to differ.
I don't.
Well, you just did a second ago. You swore at the wasp. Yeah. Well, I can't say, can I?
That's a go away wasp.
It's fit. Yes, that's exactly what you said. Have you got the bit for me, mate? Big enough for a 10mm shower cable, please.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find which is the bluntest for you.
It's plasterboard, so it don't really matter. And there's a bit of whoosh. No, it's too small. 20. That's it. And then the gunzo, mate.
Where is it?
Down there. I reckon this was Dave's.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Could be.
Did you bring the Hoover?
Yeah.
With a battery?
Yeah.
Top man. Let's go then. Let's do it. Let's go. Right.
Yeah.
There's 2 bits of wood. Nice, I like it. Okay, I like it. Stunning. Thank you. Don't worry about that. When you get this cable in, we'll do that in a sec. Because then you can get the fuse board on the wall for me. That one. Right, I'll get this fished in the wall then. And then we're going to do an R1, R2 on this. Shower cable, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we've only got the lights to R1, R2.
Lovely.
And then we can do some other testing. Insulation resistance, yeah?
Yeah.
And then some earth loops when we get it powered up. RCDs. Hopefully we've got no cross neutrals on anything. Remember Mario's?
I don't want to remember Mario's.
Cross neutrals.
I don't want to remember Mario's.
No. It's a long day, wasn't it?
It was a long day. Hour and a half, 2 hours journey.
Yeah. We're not slating you, Mario, if you're watching.
No.
We did enjoy your tea and coffee and your biscuits.
And the snow outside.
And the what?
Snow.
Oh, it was snowing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just a long old job. Right, where's the earth gone? It's up there somewhere. Right, there we go. I should pull that in so I can get the PVC inside the enclosure. Just about, James.
Just about.
Yeah, look, just about in. Cool. There we go. So we're all ready to go. We're gonna knock the back of the board out now and cover that up, and hopefully cover that hole up. And there'll only be a minimal damage on the wall.
Oh, I've got a jumper on.
I know you. Man's not hot, no?
No.
Man's not hot. Well done. So James has stripped the board out, well, down to the bare guts, and then make sure you do the screws back up, which he has done, because they rattle out, don't they?
They do.
So what we're going to do now is knock out. We're going to check the board on here and see where it lines up with. Almost semi-professional, James. So, do we go that low? It's better height, isn't it? That cable runs in there. We can put a bit of splodge it and dodge it in there, yeah. It's just whether we can get the tails to reach the main switch is on the right. What we might have to do, what's this, plasterboard, is cut a little bit more out of that, yeah?
Yeah.
So we can get those main tails through that hole.
Yeah.
And then it will cover everything, look.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be cool, mate. So, we'll knock out both of those,
Yep.
put the grommets, sorry. Knock out both of those, put the grommet strip in. I'm talking to you as well.
Yeah.
And I'll cut the plasterboard out of the wall. I give you the fuse box on the fuse box shop, James. Did you know?
The fuse box shop.
Check out the links in the description below. Fuse box shop.
You turn it on.
It's on. They give you the grommet strip, so get that grommet strip in.
Yeah.
I've marked up the wall here where I need to cut out for these tails. So I'm going to bring them. So as I'm not replacing the tails, they're in the cavity. No, they're not in the cavity, they're in this stud wall.
Yeah.
Then they run in the cavity. So, in theory, if you was replacing them, you shouldn't be allowed to run it back in the cavity, but 99.9% of the houses in the UK just run in the cavity, James.
Yeah.
And obviously with this having a loop supply, it seems pretty pointless to put 25mm tails in anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Watch your eyes, mate, the dust. There we go. It's got a little hole there now. Look at that. In here should be Mr. and Mrs. Mains, James.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. James. Mr. and Mrs. James.
Sorry?
Mr. and Mrs. Mains. Yeah, look, there's one. Two. Come on. Come on, baby. Three, and back in the day, these got no protection on them either. So when Mr. Jones puts up a picture, little does he know, he could hit the mains incomer that's backed up by a 100 amp fuse. You know what I mean?
Not good.
There we go. So mains will reach, tails are going to reach. I'm going to pull a bit on that, and then we're going to put a clip. I'm going to put a clip on that bit of wood there to hold that insulation inside the board, because that's just going to want to keep springing back out. Look, there we go, like that. Oh, we've got a grommet strip on. What we're going to do, James has got 2-part glue. We got super glue, we think. haven't we, James?
Well, I think so.
And some activator. What I like to do is squish a bit around and just stops that grommet strip being a pain in the bum, especially if you've got more than, this one's quite easy, but when you've got like 20 cables coming in a fuse board, or even 10, and then this grommet strip decides it wants to jump off, it becomes slightly annoying, doesn't it, mate?
It does.
And James don't like it when I swear at him, do you? I don't swear at him, do I?
No.
No.
I have to say that.
When we go out in a minute, mate, because we'll get this back on in the next hour, won't we?
Yeah.
It won't take very long, and then we'll go and get a little Costa. We'll go and get another fuse, yeah. We'll get some fire sealant for any holes, because this is running into the cavity. It's always nice to fill it up with a bit of fire sealant, especially with that tip box on the test sheet that says fire seals, yeah. It's always quite interesting. There you go. Right, give us that. Thank you very much. Let's activate it.
Let's activate it.
Ching ching, ching ching. There you go.
Ooh, smells nice.
Nope. Oh, horrible.
I don't want that smell.
Alright, let's let that go off. Yep, there we go. So they're glued in now. And as I'll do it while you're here, I'm going to want the level, mate. And I'm going to want, make sure you bring ferromagnetic, is it, James? You've been in college.
Of course I have.
The two, so the live neutral and the earth through the same hole. And then you can bring all the other ones through. Eddy currents, yeah, if you want to have a little Google. Eddy currents. John Ward proved it doesn't exist apparently, but I still do it because it's good practice. Look at that.
You approved?
John Ward. Top man John Ward. You don't know who John Ward is? Oh my god, that's shocking, James.
Sorry.
He's a top man.
Is he?
Right, pen. Pineapple pen.
I was going to say that.
Was you?
Sadly.
That's good. Apple pen. Right, if I mark these up, and then I'm going to want, actually they'll go in without the WHYS, yeah? Because there's wood.
Nice.
And I want 4 washers, mate.
Yep.
That dropped a bit, but I should be able to get that on there. On there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know I want the whirly pigs.
Just 2 or what?
Get 4, and then 4 screws just in case. Thank you. Right, let's set this up a little bit like that. Right, there we go. Look, we've got 4 grommets, not 4 grommets. We're glued in. It's gone off lovely now. 4 washers. Cable comes through the top. We'll fire seal that. We'll get this all made off now. Get it fire sealed, and then finish the testing. Let's go.
Want some...
Let's get that set up a bit better. Get this set up, James, and I'm going to hand it over to you, James. And you can crack on with the time lapse, mate. Alright?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
No.
Just got a camera sticking in your face, that's all.
That's alright.
Alright? Let's go. Right, James has been doing most of this. We've left these blank here because we've obviously got the mains cables coming in this side of the board. So these are all spare, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it's better to go bigger than go smaller. What we're doing now is James has got the labeler for me. We're just going to put some heat shrink on these earths, basically. Yeah, main earth. Please.
No. How big is?
What have you got?
42.
Yeah, that's fine. I reckon. Go for it. 2 inches.
Cassette tape does not match continue.
Yep. Yep. Main earth. Alright, do one for water and one for gas. And then I'll have the heat gun, please, mate.
Yep. What water earth?
Just mate, just water and gas. Just write water and gas.
Okay.
You got the
heat gun.
Yep. Thank you. That's quite sexy, James.
Is it?
Hmm.
What yeah. Gas, yeah.
I like that, James.
Do you?
I like that a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Where'd you get your car from then, eh? Water.
There's water and gas there.
Might as well put on this side. Might as well keep them all the same side, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like that.
Ooh.
Forget you.
Yep.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
Where are they? Water.
Only 10% battery remaining.
On what? The camera?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
That's time lapse, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a killer, mate. Nice and warm. Could have done this, like slid them all in and then did it in one go.
No.
Okay. Gas. Just makes it easier for the next bloke that comes and bodges an EV charger in, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Not mention any names.
No.
There you go, me old sausage.
Try some more.
I'm not stealing your job, James, on this.
Yeah, that's alright.
Do you mind?
It's fine.
Don't mind, do you?
Yeah.
We should have put SPD on there, shouldn't we? I don't think that tubey grip will fit on that one.
It's quite, yeah,
It's a
definitely
bit
bigger.
fatter, isn't it? Right, what we'll do is pull that a little bit like that.
Make it a bit nicer.
Make it a bit longer for me. And then I want a bit of sleevage, mate. This one's going on his own, isn't he? 3 there, 4.
4's by himself, 3's not by himself.
So I think we'll go straight along there. Down like that, yeah? And then obviously on these...
Is that 4?
What's that?
Is that 4?
Yeah, it's on his own, yeah. He's on his own, isn't he?
No.
3.
3's with someone. 3's...
4. Sure.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Hang on. That one there, is it?
Must be.
The one you've already sorted out for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that tucked in there. Actually, that one's gone underneath. Okay. Should be long enough. Oh, we've got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they'll be long enough, won't they? So keep these the same length then, James.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be much on these, look. That's the thing when you're doing a, you know, retrofit into an old installation.
Yeah. Not the wrong board.
It's a lot harder, isn't it? Because you haven't got the length.
You
know, not everyone's blessed with the length, are they?
No,
you
not
know?
everyone.
So you have to work with what you got. You know, in all aspects of life, don't you?
Yes.
Right, long nose, please.
Like.
Garden hose.
Yeah.
We still got to do an R and R2 on this lighting.
Yeah, that's not bad though, is it?
No. 1, 2. I was going to let you jump on this, but the time's flying, isn't it?
What's the time?
We started
12
late.
o'clock.
We started late, didn't we?
I wonder why.
Wasn't your fault, mate. That's life. Okay. And always remember on these, the lives is on the right, yeah? I see a picture the other day, someone on... They put them on the wrong way round. Can I have that, mate?
What?
Screwdriver on the floor.
Why is there a screwdriver on the floor?
I don't know. Is it still filming?
I don't know, it's
God,
gone
that
back.
is a complete ramble, isn't it? You can tap the screen.
Yep, still going.
How long?
We've got 7 minutes 30.
Jesus, of what?
Fun.
Rambling.
Overheating, turning off.
That's what it says?
Yep.
That's the screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. It likes to be in water, see, and then it cools it down.
Was it?
I guess so.
It's not built for the extreme temperature of the UK.
No, that's right. 48 degrees, whatever we had.
Have you seen, is it China?
Yeah, that's mental there.
It's like 34 degrees at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had 66 rivers dry up. Which is ridiculous.
Right, well, we've seen enough of this now, haven't we? We're going to put this back on time lapse, yeah? Right, there we go. I don't know if you can know where you can see that. It's all made off now. I kicked James off, not because he was slow, but we've got to get on. You know, I'm not being horrible, James. So we're going to put this in now. You're going to set me up the torque screwdriver. Get us the little thing outside the bag, mate. The little mirror,
Yo.
please. You can already see that one missed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the light on. Bit of observation as well. When I did it up, it pushed the MCB forward. Obviously on the SPD it's just got an MCB over current. That's it. And then what I do is I grab the last one, yeah?
First and last.
First and last. And then I give them a little shove up like that. And I get the mirror. You can have a look. Yeah. See, there's a lot of gaps in this, so you have to. Yeah. 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 And yeah. Right, that's good, they're all in. So now I can go ahead and tweak them up. And then if you set me up the torque screwdriver, mate. What we've got to do is still got to fire seal this board up, but we've got to go off and get a fuse anyway, so we'll put it back on for the client temporarily, just so they can board a kettle and stuff and do what they got to do, and then we can we've got a couple of other bits to do for them, and then we'll go off, get what we need, a fuse and a
splodge.
A fuse and some splodge, yeah. We're going to see the boys at the fuse box shop.
Fuse box shop.
The local one.
Which one we want? Where is it? This one, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's the only one that's been used. But
So on the bottom of here, it says 2.5 Nm, James.
NM.
Which is Newton meters of torque, yeah?
Yeah.
So I need the other screwdriver, mate. This is the one that only goes up to
This one?
Yeah. That one goes up to 1.3. This is the bigger one, I think. No? Yeah, sorry, that is right. You are right. That one goes up to 1. This one. Anything with these, they're a bit awkward, but this one on the side here, if you hold the handle and turn that, it makes it tighter, and then it's got a little arrow. We need 2.5, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to talk up, but it's tight as anything. It's got a bit of a lean on here. That's it. And then we want to go SPD. 1, 2, there, 2.5. That bit doesn't like them. Doesn't like them screws, mate. No. There we go. And then we'll put it onto 1.2, which is all the tops, and then there 2. So we'll go to 2 next. Two is up here. 1, 2. What other ends we got in there, mate, for this? Because it's a very good end.
For everything.
Let's have a look then. Show me, show me.
Smaller or bigger?
No, it's. I want the. That's the one I want. That's him. Thank you. That'll be the one. If you look, it's got the extra. What is it? It's a. I don't know what they call that. It's got a name. Okay. Obviously, you want to do this after you've done all your testing, because if you're taking it out again, it's pointless. So we've done all the dead testing on the ring. We can use our jumper lead now to do the R1, R2 on the lighting and stuff. Right, last one. Does that fit in there? No, so I need the small slimline one, mate, now. The same one, though. On his own there. That's it, yeah. Thank you. And that should fit in the breakers. And then it wants to be 1.2, which is all the way back down to there. Right, 1.2. 1, 2. That's not much, is it?
No.
SPD. And we're all talked up, mate. That's it. Talked up, mate. Talked up. Right. Cover for the bar at the bottom, please. Buzz to the bar. Give us the lid as well. I'm going to give it a little test fit. Cute. Give it a test fit. Okay, it needs to go to the right a tad. That's it. Look at that. What's that in there? Weird little. Oh, that's new.
What?
That's new. Fuse box have added those little. Remember, used to when you put these on. Remember, used to put these on. You used to look at that weird little gap at the end.
Mm-hmm.
They've added these little new. Look, they're new. Look, it's like a little spacer. It takes up that last gap. Look. So you've got no.
Nice.
You've got no gap at all. I like that. That's good. So we're all done in. We've got a little bit of testing left to do. As I said, we're going to nip off, do the testing now, nip off, get it on, and then we'll come back. I'll see you in a minute. First thing you do when you're in the bathroom is put the plug in and then have a wee. No. Take these out of here. We're going to check the shower. Prime example for burning would be up there. We haven't got any burning as such. We're just doing an R1, R2 on this shower first. Obviously, when you're doing insulation resistance, you've got to be careful of that neon because you're going to pick that up, James, ain't you? So you've got to be careful. And I bet all these ceilings are latex as well. So you've got to be careful of asbestos as well, James. I think you use about 6 tubes of silicone on here. Actually, if you install a shower correctly, you don't need silicone.
Really?
No, you don't need it. Doesn't need it. Can you hold that one, please? I can see two. I can see 2 top men.
Oh, the mirror there.
You.
It's very dark in here.
It is, isn't it? Put light on.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Can't put it on. Right. Be a little thing on there. Look, there. So what we got? Yeah. He's used his old tape again. Look. There's no burnage.
Good.
Which is good. I'll check these. A bit loosage. I don't know why I keep adding is on the end of my words. Put that down there just in case. But they have got some links for me so I will try the shower out in a minute. Stay there. If you put the link across.
I have, I think. That's a squeaky.
We'll know, won't we? We'll know. I think. This tester. I'm going to have to get a mega, mate. This is doing my head in. Every time I have to null it because it's giving me 0. Shouldn't know you lead like that. There you go. So 10mm, not a very big run, 0.11. All we're doing is testing the path of the live and then back on the earth to make sure they're continuous. You could do the neutral as well. In fact, we'll do that to make sure it's the same. Run down, put the link from the brown into the blue, mate. Quick. Run.
We've got over one part of it.
Run. Yeah. I can do this one-handed. Hello. Is it on? Ah, come back up. It's doing that stupid thing again. We're just checking that the neutral's continuous as well, which is a test, because equally the neutral is as equally important as the other two, isn't it?
It is.
So look, that's a lot lower. That's a lot lower. Oh, it's jumping like how? What's going on? Right, hold on. It's good we put the warts and all on camera, isn't it?
Hmm?
We put the warts and all on camera.
Yes.
Right. 1.5. So a bit higher than the thing. So we might have a loose connection up there. We'll check that now. I'm just taking down the switch, pull switch for the shower, because they're prime examples for loose connections. So he's put a metal surface box. So there's no burning. What I'm hoping for is a loose neutral, and then I can prove my theory that the reading's higher because the connection was loose. I can't even. That's tight, I'm not gonna lie. They're tight, it's just how the hell has he got that in there and check them connections. He's doing well to get a box in there, but I want to check this outgoing connection. And I don't want to snag the cables. There we go. Okay. I don't know if the guy on the fuse board did this. There was a name on the fuse board, wasn't there?
I didn't see.
Yeah. Wow, he did well to tuck that in there, look. Let's get another twist. The screwdriver's a bit big actually. And then the earth. Oh, loose.
Is it?
That's loose. Right, let's leave that down. What was on it? Were we at 1.15?
Yeah.
1.11?
Yep. Yeah, we did.
CPC. Let's do this stupid thing again. Okay. Let's go again. Alright, 0.13, it's improved. Run down, put the barn across quick. Quickly, James. I'll have a shower quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if I get it back up.
So we have 0.13. 0.16. Is that lead right pushed in? It's a bit of a wiggle, mate, on them. I don't reckon you got that lead in right, mate. You'll feel it click in, it's magnetic. That's better. Yeah, 0.13. That's better, mate. That's exactly the same now. So yeah, test your neutrals and you can check for loose connection. So that was just shoved in there, was it?
Yep.
Alright, we'll pull them out and cut them off. Leave the way goes in the back.
Can't get it out.
Why?
Sorry.
Find which end it is and then pull it. Probably the top end.
That's been cut already, this one.
Yep. We'll cut them right off, mate. It's been added in down the garage, down the shed, hasn't it? And we'll cut it off. Just put a bank plate on after. So what James has just disconnected is a bit of twin and earth, which the client said comes out to here, look. Just an old supply that went into that shed, they've ripped out in a black bag. We're going to prove it dead, cut it off, and I need to find where the twin and earth joins on to the SWA. There you go, so originally this was tripping. Client bagged it up, and now you can see why, look. Full of mud. Rotten as a pear. So all I'm going to do is cut it off as far back there as I can. And they can get rid of the rubbish. Ah, yeah, that wasn't even glanded in there, was it?
No.
It was just cut and shutted. Armoured cut. that was glanded that end, but cut and shut the other. That's gone. Client can get rid of that. We are nearly done. Labelling, a couple of ZEs to do, and we're good to go. ZS, ZE, ZS.
Yep. Hopefully that's good.
Big, isn't it? Look at that spinning. Hello. Got a fuse. There we go. 80 amp. BS88. At least we know what's in it now. What, next door? You're joking. Superb. There we go, 80 amps. Keep dropping that screw. Right. A few more little bits to do and then we're out of here. Oh, what's wrong with that? Helps if you go that way, doesn't it? There we go. Put the label on there. See you later. There we go. Ooh! There we go. Are you struggling with that? Yeah. I need to get this barnet cut again, mate. Right, massive shout out to the Fusebox shop for supporting the channel. Massive shout out to the homeowners for giving us tea, and it was lovely and clean, and they moved all the stuff out of the way for us, which makes our job a lot quicker, doesn't it?
Yes.
Normally we spend an hour moving furniture, so that helped us out. We'd still be there now if they hadn't done that. And yeah, anything else you want to say, James? Next time we film, will you be driving?
Hopefully.
No, because it'll be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, is it?
It'll be tomorrow, won't it?
That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Are you driving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Legally.
cool. Illegally.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, if you can send James an extra large as well, he'd much appreciate it.